Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Islamic Circle. It's more than a month now, lockdown, and I must say, we have achieved something by doing that. Thank you. And today our speaker is Sister Hadiya. Sister Hadiya became Muslim just about 20 years ago when she was in university. She spoke Islamic Circle as well. And she's been involved in various organizations like United Nations, Home Office, Facebook, at different projects. At the moment, she lives in Barnet, and that's where she's deeply involved. In Barnet community, interfaith, and all other aspects of Muslim life, not only Muslim lives, and other organizations getting together and knowing Muslim and promoting Islam at the same time. At the moment, she's involved in helping refugees and asylum seekers who need help, and she's deeply involved in that. Now she's got a project which is called Groundswell project. Groundswell project. Groundswellproject.com. If you go, you'll see what she is doing. In a talk, she will explain to you what Groundswell project is. So I hope you enjoy it. Inshallah, I will see you next week again. So remember, look after yourself. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. I'm here today, I guess, as a person with a request and an ask. I'm not going to state the obvious because I know these are very testing times and everyone is going through great amounts of difficulty. Our iman, our patience and our strength is being incredibly tested right now. But I feel as an ummah and as humanity and people, as human beings, we're able to rise to this test, inshallah. But how are we going to do that? What is it that we've got to do? We have to make sure that we're not being negative. We have to make sure that we're trying to not let the news get us down, not let the internet and everything we're seeing and reading on our phones, try to not let that get us down. For starters, try to be positive. And when I'm saying positive, I'm saying look at all of the acts and the wonderful acts of kindness people are doing around us. It's so heartwarming and beautiful and amazing, and acts as a positive way to take us away from this sadness and negativity we see around us. We've seen, I don't know, I'm sure lots of us have seen online people donating food in masjids and synagogues and churches and temples, and people are really coming together. They're coming together to look after one another, giving food and trying their best to help the needy and help people. And what we see is so many good souls from all different faiths and backgrounds coming together and helping. In this time of uncertainty, I think it's so important that we keep this up, that we keep doing this and help each other as Muslims, as non-Muslims, just as human beings. And this is what I see. All of these amazing acts of kindness are acts of beauty, are like little droplets of nur, or something you could say, like little lights that are around us, light and nur that we need at a time of darkness. This is what we need. We need all of these small acts of kindness, these small drops of light to come together and try and collect it all so it becomes a big, beaming, shining sun star. I may sound crazy, but what I'm trying to say is, why can't we organize ourselves to shine a light on these acts of positivity? And something that's needed during this crisis, that we pull all of the good things that we do and promote them into our world, into this darkness, and make people feel happier, make people feel better. And it's also a way to bring hope to those who have nothing. So, for example, what are you doing inside your masjid? I know there are so many Islamic centres that are open, that are doing so many fantastic things. What are you doing? And what we're trying to do, we've got a beautiful map, which we want all of the Islamic foundations and organisations and other faith organisations to map what they're doing. It's really easy. There'll be a link, hopefully on this video, where you just click on it, put your centre name on there, and then explain what it is, a few lines, what you're doing, what times you're opening, what you're offering. Are you helping people who are elderly, people who are in need, all of those things. And then you can just leave it there, and we're going to try and promote that for you. So one, it will be really good because people will be able to find where they can get help. And let's face it, you know, it's probably going to get a little bit worse. People are maybe going to lose their jobs and they're in the poverty line. They're not going to be able to get any help. And maybe some of your centres are there to help. So you'll be able to be, you know, a lifeline to these people. And then you're also promoting kindness. You're promoting mercy. You're promoting goodness. So the campaign is called #CoronaKindness, where we're trying to collect all the people who are doing good things and shine a light on it to bring hope and mercy to a time which is very, very dark. So again, there'll be a link. You can go to groundswellproject.org. So it's not got the Groundswell Project, it's just groundswellproject.org. And you'll be able to help innocent people and lives if they're able to see you on this map. It's quite a simple idea of bringing people who are doing good stuff, helpful stuff, make them visible on a map, and then, you know, people can find you. We need to stick together in this. We need to be together. We need to rise to the test. Allah is showing us so many examples and so many ways for us to reconsider things that we're doing in our lives. I think you'll find that all religions in the world, the major faiths, they all promote giving charity, giving to the needy, helping people, and acts of kindness are massively promoted and encouraged in every religion, including our own Islam. We have the Prophet ﷺ who said that every act of kindness is a charity. So it's so easy to gain this type of charity and sadaqah and reward. And with the month of Ramadan approaching, this is something we really want to capitalize on and do as much work as possible. What we have, when I'm saying kindness, what does that look like? I live in North London, and the amazing acts of kindness have hit me straight in the heart, and I felt so touched by what I've seen the community do. So, for example, we had an Islamic centre. It was burnt down in 2013, I think it was, and the people the Muslims had nowhere to pray. Where did they go? They went to the local synagogue, because the Jewish people opened up their doors and told the Muslims to come and pray there during Ramadan. And it was they continued to pray there until their centre was rebuilt, and they fed the Muslims as well during Taraweeh prayers, and they pray in the synagogue. So these are acts of huge amounts of mercy and beautiful kindness. You have the church also opened up its doors for an iftar during Ramadan. Even during this, there's so many videos going around. Some obviously are not positive and are very fake, but some are most definitely not been made up. And those are the ones that are showing people being given food. And there was one beautiful video that I remember watching where a lady said that she was praying and she didn't know where the food would come. that day she happened to be Hindu, and the local, she said the local Malana came and gave her food. So another beautiful act that, you know, touches people during these times of hardship. You have Hindu neighbours helping their Muslim friends. So much going on, so much good stuff. And that's what I think we need to concentrate on, because we know all the bad things that are happening. This is becoming quite laborious and difficult to keep listening to. So during this month of Ramadan, well, as it's approaching, if you can, like I said, map what you're doing, all the good things that are happening, all the kind things that are going on. You saw from the demonstration there were various centres that were offering their help. If we can get as many Islamic centres on there as possible, that would be fantastic, and something that would really help people during their time of need. So thank you very much for listening to me. I look forward to seeing you all mapping yourselves onto the site, and take care of yourselves, look after yourselves. I make dua for the ummah, for the people, for humanity, for everyone to keep safe, keep strong, and keep loving one another. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you. So this is the website. You can see that's how you spell groundswellproject.net. Just www.groundswellproject.net, one word. And you'll come onto our page, and you see the Corona Kindness campaign here. And then you press that and you'll see the map appear. To add your centre, and whatever you're offering, you press here. So this will map your centre onto the UK map here. We've got quite a lot in London. We're wanting to do places all over the UK. But this actually is a world map, so even if there's something in France or anywhere in the world, it can be mapped. But we're concentrating on the UK. You press this plus button here, and you'll see 3 sections. You put in the name of your centre. So that could be, we've got North Finchley Mosque. We'd put that, something like that in there. And then you put in what you have to offer in the centre. Maybe it's free food for the elderly. You're open as a centre from certain times during the week for donations, and to hand out resources for people. Whatever it is that you're offering, whatever good stuff that's going on within your centre, you put in a good description here so people can see. Then you put in your website, your postcode here. Address should appear, and you just click the box for this. So you could put NW1, and you'll see some various locations will appear. So you click the right one, which is relevant to your centre, and then you just press submit. So it ends up looking like, it ends up on the map, number 1, so you pinpoint it on the map. So it would appear this way. So you've got something here. The Rainbow Trust supporting families seriously ill. So your centre will just appear like a little pin there. This is NW7 Hub. You've got here's Church Stone Grove. And so you have these centres that have been mapped already. Mosaic Community Trust, Citizens Advice. So all of these centres have mapped themselves and the work that they're doing to help during coronavirus. You have a synagogue here, church. So if we can map some more places of worship that are offering help during this time, that would be fantastic. So I look forward to seeing and receiving more centres, and seeing this map filled with as many resources and places for help during this time.